The jumper's off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Curling inside. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
To Thompson. 4-3. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Middleton to Adetokunbo. Short jumper off the mark. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
The Bucks at the controls. Screen coming. Giannis for two. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Here comes the screen. Down to Cauley-Stein. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Middleton to Bledsoe. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Warriors have the basketball. Count it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Giannis with it up top. Down four. Here's Lopez, down low. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab it. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Giannis Adetokunbo at the line for two shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. So he hits the first, misses the second. Curry into the front court. Leads 5. Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Curry into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. count the bucket for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Easy path to the rim.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Giannis in control of the basketball. 9-point margin. That's what you'd like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
2-point shot for Curry. Steph Curry. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Second effort. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Green. Here comes the screen. No good. Here's Curry with it up top. His team up by 7. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Hill to Adetokunbo. Draymond Green. Huge block. Bucks recover. Matthews knocks down the three-pointer.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Curry. Screen coming to Curry. Steph Curry. He's now 5 for 6. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Gasol. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
To Adetokunbo. And he'll head to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Giannis Adetokunbo. Couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Possession lies with Golden State. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
A lot of contact, no whistle.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
20-footer at the buzzer. George Hill missed his first. That one goes. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Shot from 3/4 court is good. He buries it. Who does this guy think he is? Few would take it. He drills it. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, good. And they add 1 more to the lead. It's up to 11. Hill across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Lopez, down low. And count the basket inside.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Curry to bring it up. The lead stands at 9. Screen coming. To Russell for 3. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. George Hill to Bledsoe. To George Hill. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Hill, great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Bledsoe at the basketball. Down 11. To Lopez. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Robin Lopez. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Warriors basketball.
Come on, you're right. Come on, you're right.
Livingston to Curry.
Screen.
Yo, clear out.
And that one out of bounds off of Buck. Curry. Fires the 3, smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Bledsoe. Trying to cash in. Bledsoe shot misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Lopez. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Steph at the controls. Surveys the floor. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Eric Bledsoe. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Cashes in for 2. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. Time expires to end the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Warriors have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Bucks have kept it close after 1 half. And when the losing team is shooting this well from the field, you know you're in for a special night. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
Bledsoe with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Short jumper won't fall.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Yes, Klay Thompson. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit is 6. Bledsoe to Middleton. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Bledsoe to Middleton. Short jumper off the mark. Goes to the left side. Bledsoe on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Green. Bucks take down the board. Bledsoe with the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Curry with the ball. To Green. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Bledsoe to Middleton. Greek Freak for 2. Doesn't get the bounce. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Bledsoe to Adetokounmpo. Short jumper off the mark.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
To Adetokounmpo. Off the assist.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Thompson. Oh, I had him going there for a second. Down low, Cauley Stein. Won't go down. Matthews to Adetokounmpo. Add 2 points to the board. To Green. With a drop step. Off the mark. Bledsoe with it up top. Now down 6. Oh, he had it to Bledsoe. Shot from the lane won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scatter.
Substitutions, Milwaukee.
DiVincenzo to Hill. George Hill. 3 for 6 now.
One can make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
Russell into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Here comes the screen. Pau Gasol sends it away. That approach, that's what you want to see. Nice save. In a flash, scores at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Hill to Gasol. Willie Cauley-Stein able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Down to Cauley-Stein. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Willie Cauley-Stein trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Career mark of 64%. DiVincenzo to Gasol. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Russell. Pau Gasol with a piece. Screen coming. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. DiVincenzo, a bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Russell with it up top. Leads 4.
I got your help here. Cutter, good tag.
Beyond the arc for 3. Too good to leave that wide open. D'Angelo Russell hits.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
DiVincenzo to George Hill. George Hill, 4 out of 7.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Russell into the front court. Up 5. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
DiVincenzo. He gets it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Russell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Here comes the screen. George Hill. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Russell with it up top. Up by 6. To Green. Russell. Gets to the basket and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
DiVincenzo to Gasol. Russell into the front court. His team on top by 8. Stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA. and it's fun to watch.
To Hill. DiVincenzo. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. To George Hill. From long range. George Hill forcing that one. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Rises for the slam.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Cut, I got yours.
DiVincenzo to Hill. Fine to shoot. George Hill. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory. They're now 2-0 in this young season. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors won this game after a close finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Bucks are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Milwaukee Bucks. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.